Good morning, children. Very good morning. Today, in this class, we are going to discuss about the globalization of Indian economy. Last two classes we have been discussed about the globalization of Indian economy, introduction, production across the countries, interlinking production across the countries, foreign trade and integrated markets, globalization, factors for annual globalization, liberalization of foreign trade. These things we have discussed. So, in the following ways, I told you to prepare the notes for what is MNC, what is the full form of MNC, what is investment, what is foreign investment, and what is globalization, and which are the factors enable for globalization, and what is liberalization, what is trade barrier. I told you to prepare notes for these questions. Is it clear? Now let us continue with the same topic about now here WTO is. What is the mean full form of WTO? The full form of WTO means World Trade Organization. The full form of WTO is World Trade Organization. World Trade Organization is such organization. The main focus of this WTO is to remove the trade barrier, to liberalize the international trade, to remove the trade barrier among the countries. If any country is exporting or importing goods, the government needs to put certain tax, certain barrier. So that is the burden for all the people. So therefore, the main focus of this WTO is to remove the international, to liberalize the international trade. So that was the main focus. So this such organization, it has taken a lot of initiative to introduce this. Initially, all the developed countries, all the developed countries as follow all the rules and regulations, but whereas the developed countries, they are not unfairly, these rules and regulations not followed. So yearly in the world, nearly 160 countries are the members of this WTO. So most of these developing countries has been following these all the rules and regulations introduced by this WTO to liberalize the international trade. In the case of the developed countries, they are not obeyed. This is the problem. And still, this WTO insists these developed countries to obey the rules and regulations of this, to liberalize this international trade. Right? Here there is a debate on this about this liberalization the trade is. Right? And impact of the globalization of India is. For example, as you know, due to globalization, what is globalization? Globalization is the process of interconnecting, interconnecting or interrelation between among the countries. So these countries, globalization, invest a lot of amount in India to purchase certain assets related to land, equipment, technology, etc. For example, fast foods, Motors, Tata Motors, Luxembourg, Sundaram, Nuts and Bolts. So these spread over almost all the countries in the worldwide. So there is a tough competition among these companies. There is a tough competition among these countries. Ultimately, what happens? The local companies, they cannot afford to face due to the rich technology. Right? That is. And examples, why? Due to rising competition and certain employment and garment workers. These all you can take as a best examples. Right? Just therefore, what happened? Now coming to the struggle for the impact, yes, struggle for the fair globalization. What is fair globalization? Globalization is, as you know, it's a process of integrating or interconnecting the countries, of the world. Globalization. Fair globalization or the globalization, all these MNCs, companies are investing lot of amount in India to establish their this thing. So due to high competition, so the local companies unable to produce, unable to compete with the foreign goods, like examples US agriculture, this thing, with other countries. So therefore, what happens? Fair globalization. So whatever the WTO has suggested, that is World Trade Organization, introduce the various rules. So to liberalize the trade. Once if you are liberalize this trade, so it becomes easy for everybody, especially for developing countries. Trade becomes easy. And what happens, even due to trade, in the market also we can see a variety of choice. There is a variety of choice you can choose, variety of goods which is available in the market, so that consumers can choose the items. So therefore, so as per the WTO, you have to try for the fair globalization. So even though also WTO is insisting these developed countries to obey the rules and regulations which was introduced by the WTO, so that it will be very comfortable for both developed countries as well as developing countries. Right? This is a fair globalization. Fight for fair globalization. And they are given various examples. You can go through the children. This is the topic of that is globalization of the economy. In general, you have to this topic. You have to pretty much have to go through the topic, understand, because all here various terms will come across, right? What is starting from footing? What is MNC? And what do you mean by MNC? What do you understand by investment? What is foreign investment? And what is globalization? Which are the factors enabled for globalization? Factors, as you know, one is technology and second is IT. One is technology and second is information technology are the most important factors for enabling the globalization. Right? Then coming to the liberalization. What is liberalization? Liberalization means trade should be free. There should not be any restrictions. There should not be any rules and regulations put on by the government. So it should be liberalized. So removing the restrictions set by the Indian government is known as a liberalization. Once if it is liberalized, so trade becomes easy and it becomes very faster. And so companies get a lot of profit. Liberalization on foreign goods. Then coming to the WTO, yes. What is WTO? WTO means World Trade Organization. World Trade Organization, such organization was introduced in the year 2014, which was consist of almost 160 countries or the members of the WTO. 160 countries are the members of WTO. So all these members, yes, they are obeying the rules and regulations was introduced by the WTO to liberalize the international trade. But whereas for the developed countries, they are not obeying. But even then, the WTO, such organization, is insisting these developed countries to follow so that MNCs can invest an amount, the local companies, and they can establish their products. These things you have to learn. That is WTO. So WTO, what is the WTO? They may ask you, write a short notes on WTO. Explain briefly about WTO. WTO means World Trade Organization. This is such an organization. The main objective of this WTO is to liberalize the trade between the two countries. Liberalize the trade, international trade. So once it is liberalized, the trade becomes easier. So this is organization. In this organization, there are 160 countries are members of this organization. 160 countries are the members of WTO. They are very well following all the developed countries. I've been following the fairly rules and regulations introduced by the WTO, but whereas developed countries they have not obeyed. So they are insisting to follow this. Therefore, all consumers and producers they have to fight for this fair globalization. Correct? This is the topic. Globalization of Indian economy. Okay? So children, you have to remember all these factors. I will tell you right from the beginning. If you remember these words, all these, what is globalization, what is investment, what is foreign investment, what is MNC. Give the examples for MNCs. What is foreign investment? Right? These are the factors available for globalization. All these factors, if you remember these, let any question asked related to the topic in general, we can, by keeping these points, you can write. Clear? This is the topic, fourth topic, globalization of Indian economy. Globalization of Indian economy. Is it clear? Any doubts, children? Yeah, my teacher, tell me what is the full form of MNC? Yeah, multinational company, right? Next, what do you understand by MNC? MNC is a company that owns or borrows the production in one or more countries. Yeah, that is the MNC, multinational company. What is investment? Investment, the money which you spend to purchase assets such as land, technology, equipment and tools can be considered as an investment. Next come to what is foreign investment? Foreign investment means the investment which is made by the MNCs. The money which you spend made by the investment which is made by the MNCs. So MNCs, multinational companies are investing a lot of money on these companies. So that is called foreign investment. Yes, investment made by MNCs is called as foreign investment. Clear? Now come to the globalization. What is globalization? Globalization is the process of integrating or interconnecting between the countries. What is barrier? Trade barrier. Trade barrier means tax importing on both exports as well as importing goods. Tax imposed on both exports or imported goods by the government is known as trade barrier. What is liberalization? Removing restrictions set by the government is known as a liberalization. So all these questions, it should be on fingertips. If you know all these questions, generally they may ask you for 1 mark question or 3 mark questions. There are 3 types of questions we have children. 1 word answers, then total 9 questions, then 3 mark questions, then 5 mark questions. 3 types. So if you are knowing all these terms and conditions, definitions, easily you can able to write. Clear? And there are various examples and question and answers. Please go through it. Right? and we can try to fill the exercises. Then we will go for this last chapter is consumer rights. So next class we'll start with the consumer rights. Clear? Thank you.